Sit thee down, beautiful people, and welcome to episode 20 of Men in Sheds. We're a year old!
Oh my God! Woo! Get me spare!
Incoming!
Wow! What a start! We'll be cleaning this up for weeks.
And we're in colour!
We're in colour!
We're
Look
in
at that! Look at the colour! Look at the
colour.
colour!
Look at
that! Oh, look at that! Oh,
Colour film.
beautiful! Yeah, that's
Colour
it.
film.
Year two, we've got the budget increase.
No expense spared.
No expense spared, or spared no expense.
That's the one. Yeah,
As
you're
Richard
right.
Attenborough would say.
Oh.
I don't know why he says it
Funny guy.
in a different way.
Funny guy.
Anyway, birthday. Oh, it worked!
Whee! Right,
enough with the
We've
silliness.
got a cake.
Cake. Oh, light a
Got
candle.
cake.
Hang on.
Get the candle on,
Get the
lad.
candle on. Should have lit the candle with
Andrew.
one of these.
Andrew has made us.
Bakeroo.
It's a bit of a bake-off. He's done a showstopper for this.
Where's Noel Fielding creeping around
Just
in
light
the
the match,
ground?
light the match.
Come on,
lad,
light the match.
There
Here we
it
go.
is.
We're in.
Show it to the camera.
Show it to
Come
the
on,
camera,
show
come on.
showstopper for the camera.
Oh, look at that. Oh, it's going out. Don't breathe too heavily.
1 year old.
1 year old's
What a
lovely.
beautiful cake. It's bloody fancy, that cake.
Who's blowing it out?
Bloody
Who's
hell,
blowing it? Go on, I'll let you blow it out because it was your birthday yesterday.
Your birthday last week. Go on.
Go
Same
on.
time, lad.
Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
There we
Make sure
go.
there's plenty of spit
Fun
on
time.
it.
Serve us up a
Serve
slice.
it up. Go on.
Serve us up a slice. of
Right.
it. And I'll get on with the news.
Yeah, go on.
You do that.
Hit the news.
Pick the stuff out.
Right, go on.
Now, the new 3.5 ton Royal Mail delivery van is adorable.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's adorable.
So
It's so cute. I just want to give it a little.
Just want
cuddle,
one, aren't you?
a little
I want
cuddle.
it.
I want everything to be like this.
Yeah.
It's part of a new test fleet that they're kind of doing in London, made by a company called Arrival, who do all these kind of electric cars, autonomous cars. I think they do a bit
Yeah.
of Formula E. stuff
Oh
as well.
yes, that rings a bell.
And
that
they've done
does.
three sort of weight versions. They've done a 3.5 ton, a 6 ton, a 7.5 ton. They do about 100-mile range. I think they're adorable. I want to see more. Is this?
Yeah.
I can't say this word because I'm not half Japanese.
Kawaii.
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 It's kawaii culture, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
cool. It's cute.
And I hope it catches
Culture.
on.
And we need all, like, you know, like our street sweepers. They're like the only little sort of
they
kawaii
are
little
cute, aren't
things
they? Yeah,
we get,
but
don't we?
they're
And you're
not-
like,
yeah.
And you want to drive around. You want to do.
It should be pink with like Pokemon characters on or something.
Absolutely should be.
But yeah, I like
semi-naked, wafy
bit of
girls.
Itasha going on there.
Bit of that going on there. More of this, please. Now,
Yeah.
they are also trialling Peugeots.
Bloody French, you have to ruin everything. Bloody French.
I'd be so gutted if we end up with Peugeot.
Well, we
as
just
a
will,
result of
won't we?
this.
Because it's like there's the really cool bespoke solution with
know.
some sort of like, you know, it's a bit futuristic. It changes the game
From Great Britain
From
PLC.
Great Britain PLC. And then instead we'll just get some bloody Peugeots that just like, I don't know. Are they diesels? They probably still are.
I think they're supposed to be electric.
They'll probably be electric. They'll probably be diesel electric. That's what it'll be.
Oh, like a train.
Like a train just sit there.
delivering your post in
Yeah,
a train.
in a train.
French train.
A French train. No,
Dirty
thank you.
bastards. But he killed our princess. Coming over here, changing our
Don't bring that up now. Don't bring it up now. Failure to launch then. I'm not going to point that in my face. Go on, let's have a cake.
The Arial Hipercar.
Woo! Yes, we're celebrating.
I've actually called it the Hypercar. So the Arial, who do the Arial Atom, which is like the one which made Jeremy
Clarkson's face go a bit. And the Aerial Nomad, which is kind of like an aerial atom with a big suspension
Crazy.
for
I
off-road.
can't.
Very cool.
I can't
The numbers
understand.
Don't make
the
sense.
Numbers.
They
Okay.
don't make sense. Go on.
1,180 brake horsepower.
More than a Veyron. More than a Chiron. I don't know. No, less than it.
330 foot-pounds of torques.
I don't
Right?
Even, I don't even
and
understand.
somehow, because of gearboxing, that
Because
equates
gearbox.
to 9,900 Newton meters at the wheels. Now, I thought this was a misprint. I thought the website got a number wrong. but
Someone's hit a few too many zeros.
I checked like all the press releases and everything. That's like a thing now.
9,900 newton meters.
I don't know. That's
I don't
like,
even. Isn't that enough
that
to
is
like?
a train.
Isn't that enough to turn the world a bit or something?
Well, it does 150 miles per hour in 7.8 seconds.
Only 150.
Right. Well, it does it in 7.8 seconds. Now, Veyron does it in 12, and M3 does it in about 30. Okay.
Wow,
It's a bit
that's
quick.
nuts.
It's a tad quick, but
But
you will only get up to 160 miles per hour.
Oh.
So why even bother that? Why even bother?
Go to your local forum of note.
Where
that we
people will be claiming that they're
we will not
M3
mention
sailing
again.
past at 165
335D on the local autobahn that we have lots of in the UK.
I don't get it. You got a big old Audi winch. That's unlike you. That's
Oh,
unlike you to
give
have
it
a
here,
big
give it
old
here, give it
Audi
here.
winch.
Let's do a
Give me some
proper-
cake. I'm gonna have some cake.
Right, have some cake. Oh, you didn't go for the end.
Oh, I'll have the end
No,
then.
I'll go for the end.
What? Read the news.
Yeah, well, no,
You're
'cause
meant to eat cake. We're an old person talking.
no, I think the viewers want to see us just both sitting in silence eating cake. No, I'll read the news.
That's
Excuse me for speaking with my mouth full. Audi. So Audi, right? To be fair, I'll give them the dues on this one. What they're doing is, they're
Very nice, by the way.
Was it good? Excellent. That's nice. Sorry you can't taste it. So, they have standardised their badging to accommodate hybrids and EVs, which makes a lot of sense, really. It's one of those things at the moment not given a lot of thought about. So Audi, fair play to them for thinking for future. Because, you know, like a 3-litre TDI or whatever, what does that mean in comparison to their EVs that they don't make yet? But, oh my god. This is verbatim, or verbatim, or however you want to say it, from the press release, right? Go on, man. Steady yourself. I'm glad you got a sugar rush, because it might help. The reference value for the new model designations is the power output of the individual model in kilowatts.
Okay.
Audi is thus subclassifying its model range into different performance levels, each identified by a 2-numeral combination. For example, I'm trying to stay awake. For example, the numeral combination 30 will appear on the rear of all models with power output between 81 and 96 kilowatts.
Okay.
And 45 stands for power output between 169 and 185 kilowatts. The top of the Audi model range is the performance class above 400 kilowatts, which is identifiable by the number combination 70. In each case, the numerals appear along with the engine technology: TFSI, TDI, G-Tron, or E-Tron. I didn't even know what G-Tron even is.
Please.
But I mean, talk about trying to shoehorn. I mean, like I say, as commendable it is, you are shoehorning this into the current. I mean, 81 and 96 kilowatts. It's like, it's not even 80 and 95 or 80 and 100. It's a proper mess. And there's weird stuff going on where, like, because it's all done on kilowatts, you've got things where you've got... Oh, there's a little cat there.
Cat coming up.
Cat coming in, cat. Come on in, cat. We don't know who you are, but come on in.
Come on.
But no, you've got weird situations where you've got like the 3-litre TDI, which is, you know, all the car you'd ever need, fastest in the real world, is going to be badged like less than like a 2-litre petrol, because obviously diesels, they don't make the kilowatts, do they? But they make the Newton meters or the...
They do, yeah.
So it's all a bit of a... It's just a mess. And it just makes no sense to
I'm
just shoehorn
I'm
it
not
into...
even going to give... I mean, you like a good whinge about Audi.
I do.
I try to look on the positive side, but I'm not going to learn all this. I'm not going to do my homework and learn all these silly initializations that they come up with for all this. I'm not going to... Because you know what? Because they're going to change it. They're going to mess around.
Yeah.
They're going to change it. So I'm not going to learn it, Audi.
No, that's it. Like the 30, which is, what was it? 30 for 81 and 96. Give that 5 years, that'll then be 96 and 103.
Yeah.
And I think what it comes down to is, unfortunately, and this is where my sort of disdain at Audi, I'm sorry, I'm still speaking with my mouth full, comes in, is it's basically just simplifying the status, isn't it, of your vehicle. Because now you don't have to know whether it's a diesel or petrol or, my S-line's better than... It's just, well, I've got 45, so your 40's a bit shit.
It is like camera models, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's what
it.
it comes
Just
down
bigger
to.
numbers, better. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all it's going to come
That's
down
a
to,
good point, that is.
which suits Audi down to the ground.
Right, what a pecking order.
What a pecking order.
Sod them for a game of soldiers.
It's quite tasty, though, isn't it?
Cummins
Yeah.
has an all-electric semi-truck concept done.
Wow.
It's called the Airbus, right? We're going to have to have a bit of water.
Yeah, go on.
You know.
That's quite interesting because Cummins is like, it's synonymous with diesels in
May I
America,
say,
isn't it? Yeah.
I do like your crunchy bottom.
Thank you very much.
But I do have to have a bit of water afterwards. Sorry, what were you saying?
I like the juicy middle, to be honest.
What?
But,
Go on, man. What were you saying?
I was just saying that Cummins is, it's interesting that they're getting on the electric train, not literally train, but the electric train, because they are diesel people through and through, aren't they? Really?
They can see the end, can't
Well, they can. That's it. I mean, writing's on the wall.
This came out of nowhere.
Sucks on the wall.
Because the thing is, everyone was like Tesla truck, Tesla truck, Tesla truck.
Yeah.
And then Cummins have just come out with this. They got a full prototype truck, but here's the thing: what Cummins are really proposing, which could be as early as 2019, is a full electric drivetrain. Because that's what Cummins do, don't they? Like Pacer owns MAN, Kenworth, Peterbilt.
Crikey.
Yeah.
We got them all.
Some others as well on top of that. It's Packard, not Pacer, but Packard. They own all the truck companies, and like they tried to do their own engine and tried to get like Caterpillar and Cummins out the equation and did their own. It was rubbish, and everyone hates it. The Acer, is it Acert? No, that's Caterpillar Acert. I can't remember. I don't know my truck.
You know a lot about.
Don't know my truck
Not
engines
enough.
well enough. But they're all a bit rubbish. So this is Cummins kind of striking back, getting in there. But looking at 100-mile range with a 1-hour charge time. But next phase, 20-minute charge time. Wow. Perfect for round docks. Perfect for round cities.
Well, and that was the other thing, going right the way back to the Kawaii-tastic Royal Mail vans, is they're just right for this kind of electrification, aren't they? Because it's relatively low miles, stop-start all the time, but need a bit of torquage to get all your parcels around, and kind of same thing there, isn't it, really?
I mean, gearbox to worry about.
Yeah, exactly.
Dead easy.
Yeah.
Dead simple, dead easy.
Very cool.
Geely's bought Lotus.
Woo!
Geely's bought it. We like that. We're celebrating it because Geely have done. They've been about bob on, haven't they, with Volvo?
Spot on with Volvo.
Just give them the money. Just give them all the Chinese.
Yeah, that's it.
Money.
Just like,
yen. Have all the yen.
That's Japanese.
Oh, what do the Chinese have?
I don't know.
Well, yen. Then let's call it yen until they make it more popular. It's not. What is it just Chinese dollars? What do the Chinese buy money? Is that why their economy's so strong? Because they have no currency.
Yeah, they just make. I don't know. It's Vietnamese dong, isn't it?
Vietnamese dong.
No, that's true.
Be careful. Be careful with Vietnam.
What is it? I don't know. Oh well, never mind. But yeah, they did like
of us.
I know that is bad. That's what I'm trying
we'll
to
remember.
I was trying to gloss over it. Let's gloss over it. Let's quick. Anyway, yeah, like you say, they just gave them the money and told them to sort of like, you know what you're doing. You've got a brand, and it's a good brand, and you just need the money. And it was true. And I think Lotus is in a very similar position. They've got the brand. They know what they're doing. And the guy that's heading it up at the moment, I think his name is Jean-Marc Gales.
He sounds very Chinese.
Yeah, absolutely. And he seems to know what he's doing. He's kind of working on what he's got at the moment. And hopefully, with a big influx of cash monies, Lotus will be like, hey. And,
and you know what? Like, I'm excited. I was thinking about this. I was thinking like Lotus merged with Volvo. How exciting!
Yeah,
people are like, "Oh, C30 Lotus sort of."
Yeah, Lotus tune suspension, all that
Polestar,
sort of stuff.
Do really good. But then I was thinking, they can now do a Voltus.
A Voltus.
They can do a Voltus, can't they?
That's brilliant. I like that.
Yeah. That's what they should call their next Volvo, Polestar, Lotus, electric. 10,000 Newton meter Elise replacement.
Hypercar beating the Voltus. You can thank us later for that. Yeah. I like that.
Flying cars!
Flying cars! Flying cars!
Woo!
Are they?
You ready for flying cars?
I'm ready.
Are you? Well, yeah, I'm surprised about that. I wasn't. So Airbus.
Yeah.
End of the year. Because it's, September.
Oh, yeah,
September, end of the year.
What, they're going to make a flying car by the end of the year?
Prototype, end of the year. Airbus.
Is it going to be a bus? I hope it is.
It's not going to be a bus. They do flying buses already and flying cars.
Oh, true.
And they're going to work with Uber.
Yeah.
That's flying cars and Uber. That sounds like a fantastic combination. They're going to use them There's like flying taxis in cities, so you can go be like
Were
a
these the ones with
misogynist
the
in
like
different
sort
areas.
of droney style?
I think they're going to be drones.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, you need where we're going. We don't need roads.
Yes,
in that
exactly.
case,
I think
otherwise.
Yeah, because when you think about it, like drones are good, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know, make a big one,
Make a big
put
one.
a taxi driver in it.
Hang a few people off the bottom of it.
That's it. Fly around with people in. Because they're going to make them for like moving crates and stuff like that. May as well move people around.
that's
And I was
clever.
thinking about this. I was thinking about like when there was a time when I was in Manhattan, and when you walk around Manhattan, you're in all the city. You don't really see anything but the traffic and stuff. But we went on the Intrepid, which is that aircraft carrier that's been turned into a museum.
Yeah.
Walked right down the back of that. We just kind of leant against the railing, watched the Hudson being the Hudson. And what really surprised me then was the amount of air traffic helicopters. And they were coming back and forth across from New Jersey.
Yeah.
And they were going all over the place. And it made me realise, like
That's
if you
gonna
just
be a big deal.
if you want to get across the Hudson from New York City and you don't want to have to go through the tunnel and all that
Yeah, or a
nonsense,
ferry or some craziness.
may
like
as
that.
well get a flying taxi
Get
over
a-
to the other side. And
Yeah, and then you don't have to do
Yeah.
any sort of connections. Just get to where you're going.
exactly.
Wow, that'd be quite cool.
I think it could work. I wouldn't want to be like an early adopter of that,
No.
but I think it's so ostentatious.
But at least you know that aircraft can land in the Hudson and you can get away safely.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Apart from that small two-seater plane and that helicopter that collided.
Oh yeah. Apart from that, swings and roundabouts. Swings and roundabouts.
Swings and roundabouts.
But I agree. I would not also like to be an early adopter on that one.
I'm up for it.
Yeah,
in a
just-
bit.
just in a
And
bit.
You know what? If it takes out a few 1%ers in the process, can't be bad.
Oh,
eh?
never mind. Eh?
Hey, I'm going to shed a tear. That was the news.
The news.
That was the news. Gunslinger.
Like a dying goose, that is. That's what it takes when you go to Poundland. Look, they're falling apart already. Oh, come on.
Poundland.
Poundland.
There's still gunpowder coming out of this one. It hasn't gone off.
Bloody
properly.
hell, what are you doing with it? What are you
Bloody
doing?
hell.
Right.
Yeah, right.
That's the news.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Shortly.
Do you want some more?
Let's have some more cake.
Let's have some more cake.
Right. Cheerio.